So we planned this advocacy day, and the vision was to just bring together people of faith and the voice of faith as IMIrJ to come to the Capitol and talk about immigrant justice and go broader than that, right? Talk about issues that may not seem like immigration issues, but they're important to immigrants.
It was a great day. It was very energetic.
I belong to Sikh religion, and I have a special identity of wearing a turban to cover my hair with dignity. My hair and my turban are a special part of me because they connect me to my gurus. Staying connected with my gurus gives me everyday strength and a purpose in life.
I believe that everyone has the right to get a license, no matter what status they have. Right when I turned 16 in February, I went to the DMV to get my license. Being able to drive was like one of the greatest things that I know how to do. I can go to my activities without bothering my parents, and I can run errands for them if they're tired. It saddens me that some people aren't able to do something that's necessary in our society, with the risk of being deported.
In 2013, I was able to apply for what is known as Deferred Action for Late Childhood Arrivals. So this DACA status has allowed me to access systems such as the system of education to be able to get a better life in this country.
There was a family space for children and families. There was also a youth space at this advocacy day. There was prayer and faith services, really good food, and a training about the bills and how to talk to your legislators.
You are the next contestant on Know Your Role as an Advocate. But first, knowing your role as an advocate is so much more fun when you start with what not to do. So we're going to talk a little bit about 4 ways that you are called to be advocates in this space, and 4 ways that we are not called to be advocates this morning.
What are you working on over there?
I can't remember how many people are refugees in Oregon. Was it 2,508, or was it 577, or was it 18 million, or was it 18,000?
Okay, we are not statisticians. Take a breath, relax. It is important to be well informed about the issues, but we do not need to know everything. And we don't need to get stressed out if we don't know all the details.
Josh with his magnifying glass, very, very good. We want to know, where is the legislator on this issue? So we're a part of many coalitions that are feeding back this kind of relational data constantly. So we want to know, where does this legislator stand on the hate crimes legislation? Where are they at on the refugee funding bill?
There was folks that were captains of teams, so there was just a really supportive environment to come and do this, especially if it's your first time. It's important for that structure to be here.
So I'm at the Capitol with IMIrJ, and as representative of my congregation and as faith leader to advocate and lobby for immigrant rights and legislation that would advance the rights of immigrants, not just defend, because that's what we felt like we've been in for at least for a couple of years, of trying to defend against the dramatic push of anti-immigrant but anti-human legislation. So this feels like a really wonderful place to be in, to be able to push for some legislation that is affirming and legislation that protects and advances people's rights.
Little short service bulletins for you all. So we're going to pass these out.
Okay.
It was very positive for us because everyone we talked to was very supportive. There was some lack of knowledge, especially about the hate crimes bill. So it was good to be able to provide that information. Just based on the little information we were able to convey,
the people we talked to were really supportive. So it was very positive.
Just making sure that we know that we're not spectators, but we are active and sitting at the tables where policy is being made that affects us every day, right? And I know from working in policy a lot that if you're not sitting at a table with somebody, you're definitely being talked about and decisions are being made in your behalf that maybe you never had any input in. And I think this work is amazing because it transformed our community, and it has the power to transform the communities that we live in and to bring safety to so many people, and so many people in my own community, so many of my own family members that are affected by these policies. And I think it's just an incredible way to, I think to me, policy and advocacy is a way that I can use all of my experiences and bring all of the people that I have around me together, right? And to show up in places where I know maybe some people are too afraid to do that. And at the same time, trying to get more people to be there, right? I shouldn't be the only one. There should be 1,000 of us doing this, 100,000 of us doing this.
I think today we set a record. We had around 35 people show up at Representative Diego Hernandez's office, and he was really surprised that 35 folks showed up and broke that record. So I think it's important for us to get our communities here and take up that space that's ours.
Because all of us are being affected by policies every single day. And so that's why I do it, because I recognize that and I want to be an active part in that.